Today, I'm so excited you are joining us, Achievers Graphics class. And today, in this class, we are going to learn how to design a professional business card, a professional call card. So, without wasting much time, let's get into class and design a business card. Okay, so just like I told you, in any design, any kind of work at all you are doing in Photoshop, the first thing you need to do is to set your document. So I have already opened a business card in my Photoshop. So we are going to check the size of this very card that is opened in Photoshop, and then we'll use the size for our own call card. Assuming you don't have a sample of a business card, what you have to do is to go to the net, go to Google, and then type size of a business card, and then Google will help you with the size of a business card. So in this very one, we want to check the size of this very business card so that we'll use it for our own design. So you go to image, go to image size, and so we see 3.75 here and 2.25 here. Let's take note of that and then put it into our own very design. So now let's set a new document. You go to file, new, and then you input the figures you got from the existing business card. So this is 3.75, and then the height is 2.25. 2.25. We can uh, let all other ones remain just as they are. When you are done with everything, you go to create. So this is basically how the size will look like. Okay, so this is what we are going to work on. This is what we are going to work on. But for it, because we don't want, a call card, actually, after it has been printed, you have to cut them. So we would love to small space, leave some small space around the workspace so that we won't put any information there, so that when we are cutting, when it is printed and we are cutting it, we won't have issues with the cutting. So let's just put some few lines, and these are the lines that are going to guide us. It means that we are not going to temper those areas. So let's put some few lines here. Okay, some few lines here. This is going to guide us. Another one here, like this, like this. Okay, so in this very tutorial, we are going to design this very call card. So we could see a square here, a rectangle here. So let's go back to our own. We haven't saved it yet, so let's save it to PSD so that in case we have an unfortunate shutdown of machine, for instance, we are using a desktop, the light may go off. So first thing you have to do is to save your work. So go to save as, go to file, save as, and then make sure it is the save as type is on PSD. It's on PSD. Then rename it and then locate where you want to keep the file. In my case, I want to put it in uh, graphic design resources and then graphic design training. So I will name it Achievers Scorecard. Achievers Scorecard. Okay, and then you press enter. Okay, so this is basically what we are going to work on. Now let's look at this. We could see a rectangle here. So let's come back to our own. Go to the rectangle here, and then come here and then draw your shape like this. Okay. So uh, let's check if the color is black. The color is kind of ash. It's kind of ash black stuff. So let's try and change it to a bit of ash, a light dark color or something like that. Okay, now let's check the other side. The other side is white, but then we could see a little color here, kind of blue, sea blue or whatever. So let's use our color picker to pick that color. So we go to your color picker, the eyedropper tool, click on it, come and stand on the color like this. Click on it like this. It will pick the color. So when you come back to your okay, when you come back to your work, then you can pick your rectangle to stand here, draw a line, and then we can now pick the color here. So put the stroke to none, and then click on the fill, and then now come and pick. Okay, go to here and then come and pick the color. Okay. Now we could see that the other side is already white, so we don't need to do anything there. Now let's write. Okay, let's bring in our logo. So we want to bring in our logo because we could see the logo here. So we want to bring in our logo. So go to Achievers Scorecard, go to File, go to Place, and then locate where your logo is. In my case, our logo is. Let me locate where the logo is. Okay, this is the logo. So click on the logo like this. Okay, and then reduce the size. Okay, and then bring it here. Bring it here. Allowing this white to be around it will not look professional. Let's try to remove the white and see if it can appear very well on the white and the black. So is that to click on it like this? No, it will not be nice. So you let's maintain this. Let's leave it like this, and then let's go to our text to stand here, and then let's type the name. So Achievers Friends. Press OK. Go to your move to. Go to your move to. And press on Control and then drag it like this. Okay, so Achievers Friends. Let's look at this one. Yes. Now we are going to bring in this icons. Those icons. Those are icons you can actually get them from the internet. When you go to Google, you can type phone icon, email icon, you can type website icon, location icon, or they will give you all these things. So in our case, let's pick it from here. Place it here. Okay. Let's pick another one. This one. Place it here. Let's pick another one. Place it here. Let's pick another one. Place it here. Let's pick another one. We are picking all these icons here. Okay. Okay, so you just have to click on it like this and then press Control and then drag it to your own work. Okay, so we are done. We could see particular color here, this very color. So just like we did, we go to your color picker to click on the color to pick the color. It will appear here. Come back to your own, and then go to the rectangle tool and then draw a rectangle here. Okay, now change the color to the color you picked. Click here and then pick the color. That's okay. Make sure you can zoom it and then make sure it fits this. So press on shift and stand here and then drag it like this. Make sure it fits what you are working on. Then when you are okay with it, press OK and zoom. Okay, so let's check if we are on track. Okay, so in this case, we could see that the location icon is in this very color. So let's stretch it a bit. Then bring the location icon. Right click like this, and then choose this one. Okay. Um, Layer. So realize that this color is above the icon. So we just have to drag it like this and put it on top of the rectangle. Now it's now on the rectangle, so you can drag it a bit. Let's check if we are on point. Okay, so we are on point. And we have to work on this very color, kind of yellow. So just like we did for the first one, use your eyedropper to pick the color. Come here. Come here. In this case, you don't need to draw another line. So just go to move to click on this one, then press Ctrl J to duplicate it. And then drag it like this. Now right click and then choose the color you selected like this. And then stand here, reduce the size. And then you press OK. It's very big, so let's reduce it a bit. Okay, it's even under this one, so let's reduce it a bit. Now realize that the email icon is actually behind the yellow color, so we have to locate it here. This is the email icon. Then you bring it on top of the yellow so that it can appear for you to see. Let's bring this one a little down. Okay, bring this one down a little. Bring this one down a little. Okay, bring this one down a little. Okay, now let's check the other ones. This one is kind of a blue color, so just the same way, use your color picker to pick the color here, and then come here. Instead of drawing another shape, go to move to click on this one and then Ctrl J to duplicate it. Now you can press on Ctrl and drag this one like this, and then double click and then pick the color you selected. Press OK. Okay, so realize that the core icon is also under this shape. So look for the core icon, the fact, then you bring it on top of your color so that it will appear. Okay, let's check this one if you're on point. Okay, so we are almost done. We are almost done. We are almost done. Okay, we are almost done. So now let's work on the information. So this is where you put the name of the card bearer, the one who the card belongs to. So in my case, let me write my name, Nogmensa, press the correct sign, go to move to, and then press on control and then drag it like this. Stand here and increase the size a bit. Press your correct sign. Let's check the color they use for this. They use black, so let's change this one to black. You can double click here or come here, change this to black. Okay, the position. This person is a managing partner. So in my case, I'll write graphic design. So go to your select your text to click on here and then write graphics design. Press your correct sign. Click on the move to, then click on your control and then bring it here. Reduce it a bit. Press OK. Make sure it is at the middle of the name. Okay. Then let's go back to the rest of them. You could see that this one is very faint. This one is deep. So let's change the font type for this one. The font type of this one. Let's use a very a font that is kind of a little faint. So we are using Railway, but then it's already on board. So let's change it to regular or medium. Okay, so realize that it is a bit light. So this is okay for us. Now let's work on the contact. So the same thing, you can even click on the graphics design, Control J to duplicate it. Press on your control and then drag it like this. Okay, so let's quickly enter the name here, the number. So you can decide to use the foreign type +22 +233 0245097744. Press OK. I'll bring it here a bit. Let's bring this one. Bring this one down small. Press Control J to duplicate it and type in another number. Like this, I'll type in another number 440135. If the person you are working for has only one number, there is no need to bring this one. Let's bring only one call button. Then press Ctrl J to duplicate it. Control and then drag it like this. Then enter the email. So in my case, the email address is achievers achievers friends at gmail.com. Press OK. Click on the move and then control and then drag it like this. Make sure it is in line. Control J to duplicate it and then do that of the web address. So I think there's no need to bring the www. Everybody knows that every website address starts with www. So you can just highlight it like this thing. Write the achievers friends.com. Press your correct sign, go to move and then drag it like this to make sure it is in line. Now let's go to the location. Okay, so let me write Control J to duplicate it and then select it like this. Then write something. Maybe let me just write Accra, Ghana. So control caps lock Accra, Ghana. Press your correct sign and go to move to control and then drag it like this. Okay, so basically this is how we design a call card. Let's check if we have done a great job. Let's go to the original one. Come to this one. Yeah, so we have almost we are almost done. I mean we are done. We are done with the business card. So let's now save it to JPEG in case uh, the client will want to print it. So go to file, go to save as, change the save as type to JPEG, and then locate where you want to put it, and then you press save, save, press OK, and then make sure you also save it as PSD so that in case the client asks you to make changes, you can easily do that. So press save. Okay. Yes, so this is basically how we design a business card. I know that out of this tutorial, you also be able to do your own business card. So right after this video, you have to go and check your course outline. In your outline, you are going to design a business card for yourself as a graphics designer. You are going to design a business card for me. You are going to design a business card for me, business card for yourself, business card for me, and then a business card for a friend. Just check on the course outline. Check on the course outline, and then do your own assignment. So business card for yourself as a designer, business card for me, and then a business card for your friend. These are the projects you are going to do after this video. See you in our next video.